Hi, I'm Debbie Ingram, and I'm running for the Democratic nomination for Lieutenant Governor. And you are joining us on our virtual tour of Vermont. This week, Bennington County. Come along. When we look at Bennington County by the numbers, we see that the population is a little over 35,000. The non-white percentage is 4.5% compared to 5.8% for the rest of the state, so not our most diverse county. The population living below the poverty line is a little bit higher than the rest of the state at 11.4%. And therefore, the median family income is lower, 52,000 versus 57,000. But also the home price and gross rent are lower at $195,000 and $858 a month. Bennington County has a fairly significant number of farms, 250. An interesting bit of Vermont history took place in Bennington. If you're a good Vermonter, you probably heard of Bennington Battle Day, which is still celebrated as a state holiday on August 16th. So back in 1777, a battle was held. Now, cynics will tell you the battle itself took place about 10 miles away in ᴍᴜsɪᴄ, New York, but it gets its name because it was defending a supply depot that was located in Bennington. And there were troops from New Hampshire, Massachusetts, and Vermont's Green Mountain Boys, commanded by Brigadier General John Stark, who launched excellent defense. The British and German troops didn't realize there were so many American troops defending the supply depot, and they were also very clever in that they used a white piece of paper in their hats, which the British and Germans had been told was something that only loyalists did. So their clever ruse worked very well. The battle was won, and it was actually kind of a turning point for the Northern campaign during the Revolutionary War. Today you can go and see a 306-foot monument, which is constructed of dolomite, and it's very pretty. It's the tallest man-made structure in Vermont, and it commemorates Bennington Battle Day. So I'm here today with Elizabeth Berger. She is the co-owner and innkeeper of the Arlington Inn. And thanks so much, Elizabeth, for talking with me.
Sure.
So please tell us a little bit about how you came to be at the inn and how you came to be an innkeeper.
Sure. So I actually grew up in Newfane, Vermont, and my parents owned the Newfane Country Store. And across the street from our store was the Newfane Inn and the Four Columns Inn. So I was like, I'm not going to be an store owner like my parents. I'm going to grow up and own an inn. And I succeeded. So I spent a lot. I went to Boston University for hotel restaurant management and culinary school, Newbury College, and then went to work for a hotel company so I could learn to make mistakes on other people's money. And married my husband, who I met at work. He was an executive chef and director of food and beverage for 30 years. And then dragged him back to Vermont. And we have been here for 18 years. We're in our 19th year.
Oh, terrific. Okay. Well, the inn itself is gorgeous. How are you feeling about coming out of COVID? Are you able to sort of stabilize your business, or how long do you think you'll be able to manage?
We're doing outside dining right now, and we changed our menu to be a more casual menu that was really trying to attract the local people in town, because there's not as many options for outside dining, and with the restrictions on travel, there's just not the overnight guests to fill the restaurant. And so it's just hard because we need to maintain a certain occupancy to take. I mean, once it was fine when we were closed. Like, you don't have to pay for example, your Comcast bill for all of your TVs. But once you're open to do two rooms a weekend, all of a sudden you're paying your full Comcast contract for your televisions. And that goes for everything across the board. But the rooms aren't there to cover all those costs. So
I see. Yeah,
even if you don't bring some staff back or you make other cuts, there's still a lot of basic things that there's not a way to cut those.
Well, we've been trying to, use some of the federal money to make grants to businesses like your own here in Vermont. I hope that, that you get the assistance that you need to hang in there and then come back strong when things are safer.
I will tell you that of all the grants and loans and everything that we've applied for and done, the Vermont one through the rooms and meals was so shockingly easy and painless.
Great.
I was just that was impressive how easy that was.
Oh, that's good to hear. I'm glad. That's the way it ought to be.
Yeah.
So, well, thank you so much, and best of luck to you. And it's great to talk to you.
Thank you.
A fun thing to do in Bennington County, especially if you're in recovery from alcoholism, like I am, or if you're a loved one of ours, is to visit the Bill Wilson House, which is in East Dorset, and it's on the National Register of Historic Places. Bill W. is considered the founder of AA, and the house has been owned by many different people over the years. It was originally built in 1852, and now it is run as a nonprofit, and its mission is to maintain the spirit, memory, and purpose of Bill Wilson, to foster a welcoming home, providing facilities for people in recovery to pursue spiritual growth, education, and personal development. It's kind of cool. They have Friday night suppers, which have been suspended for COVID, but will start up again on July 31st. So check that out on their website. It has a gift shop with all manner of Alcoholics Anonymous paraphernalia. And just generally, you can look around the home. Also, there are for folks in recovery, there are various retreats and events and AA meetings held at different times. So something kind of historic and interesting, especially for people in recovery. Well, that's all for this week. Thank you for joining us on our virtual tour of Vermont. Please remember to vote for me, Debbie Ingram, for the Democratic nomination for Lieutenant Governor. The primary election is August 11th, but you can get your ballot mailed to you now. You should have gotten a postcard from the Secretary of State's office already. So vote anytime you like, and please vote for me, Debbie Ingram. Thanks.